We talk a lot about practicing the presence of God, but for many of us, that just means trying to feel a certain way. We use music, we use deep breathing, we use beautiful words to try to manufacture a state of peace. But relationship isn't a state, it's an encounter. Today I want to talk about how we actually wait at the meeting place, how we pull up this chair, this physical empty chair, and learn the difference between God being everywhere and God being here. When you begin your time, the first step is the invitation. In our series, we call this ringing the doorbell. You don't need a complex liturgy. You just need to acknowledge that there is an other who can come and meet you. You can simply say, Holy Spirit, I've pulled out a chair for you. Come and meet with me. The invitation is the act of hosting. You're signaling to your own soul and to God as the divine guest that you've cleared a space in your internal meeting room. You aren't there to study Him. You're there to be with Him. Now comes the part where most of us struggle, the wait. Most of us treat silence like a gap that needs to be filled with our own thoughts or with an activity. But in the meeting place, the silence is the environment of the relationship. It's the waiting place. Don't try to think about God. That's just you looking in a mirror. Instead, wait for God to come and meet with you, which is like waiting for someone to come and sit in the empty chair next to you. Hold the intention of the other. You are attending to him. If your mind wanders to a list of activities or things that you've got to get to, that's totally fine. Just ring the bell again, invite the spirits, and let him know that you are still waiting. You're practicing the discipline of being a host who stays in the room, even when the conversation hasn't started yet. As you wait, you are looking for presencing. This is where God, as the divine other, as a guest, chooses to make his presence felt to you. It might be a sudden weight in the room. It might be a thought that interrupts your own internal monologue with a logic that isn't yours. It might be a surge of affection or a quiet, stable peace. But here is the key. You are discerning, not manufacturing. If you feel a warm glow inside because you're thinking about a nice memory, that's just you. If you feel a presence that holds a distinct agency, a sense that there is a you, a thou, an other in the room who isn't dependent on your mood, that is the divine guest. And what if the chair remains empty? What if you sit for 20 minutes and all you feel is silence and the wood of your own seat or the comfort of your own cushion? This is the relational absence of God. Because God is a person, He's the agency to remain relationally quiet and to be absent. When you stay in the chair during the silence, you're honoring His freedom. You're saying, I'm not here for a spiritual high, I'm here for you. And if you choose to be silent, if you choose not to show up, I'm still making this time because I value you and I want to meet with you. That is the grit of maturity. You aren't a child who needs a treat to stay at the table. You're an adult in the faith who can handle the silence of a friend. Stop trying to climb a mountain to find him. Just pull out a chair, ring the bell, and wait. The value is in your attendance.